Welcome back. Let's take a look at other decisions and positions taken during the week in the National Assembly.
It's a beehive of activities in the National Assembly as officials of different ministries, departments and agencies appear to defend their 2017 budget's proposals. The Minister of Agriculture, Audu Obe, was before the Senate for the exercise. In the course of the session, he told the committee that the proliferation of checkpoints by security operatives on the highways who extort money from truck drivers transporting farm produce is responsible for the high cost of food items in the country.
The committee was set up last week to try and bring down the price of food. You know what farmers are saying? They say now for the first time in their lives they are making money and I'm trying to spoil their business. Farmers are angry with me. The city dwellers are angry with me because we're not supplying food. And the farmers are saying, you dare not bring down the price of food because for the first time we're making money. What I said yesterday was, there is no shortage of food. There's food, it's the price that's high. Nobody can tell me you went to the market and couldn't find beans to buy, or rice, or guinea corn, or maize. Maize probably in short supply. There is food, it's the cost. And in our investigation, guess what we heard yesterday? Truck drivers carrying food will tell you they suffer terribly. At every stop, they must pay. They torment them, and every stop they stop at either a police checkpoint or military checkpoint, they must pay. And so they add it up. Then diesel is 300 naira per liter. A trailer going from Yola to Lagos will probably stop about 15 times to pay tolls to local government tax people, to the police, to customs, wherever they pass. These are adding to the price of food.
The Minister of Works, Power and Housing also appeared to face the House of Representatives Committee on Power. He points out some of the challenges faced by the Ministry of Power while implementing the 2016 budget. He also outlines the ministry's focus for the 2017 budget.
Unfortunately, we lost some time between when we appeared before you in January, when the budget was passed in May, and when warrants were issued in June, and payments started trickling out in July. That explains why some of the projects we committed to do are recurring in 2017 because we didn't finish them. Essentially, if you recall that from June, when we started implementing 2017 budget, to the end of January, when this budget cycle started, we have really run for just about 6.5, 7 months, this 2016 budget. So there are things that we haven't completed. We also will pay a lot of attention to rural electrification this year. And the reason we couldn't start last year was that the law required that we should prepare a rural electrification implementation program, which must be approved by the president. That wasn't there when we came, and we took our time to prepare that plan, submit it to Mr. President, and he has approved.
During the week, the management team of the Nigeria Railway Corporation also met with the House Committee on Land Transport. The officials were clearly not content with their budgetary allocation.
We are presenting that budget based on what they gave us, not on what we need. We still have what we need to make railway at least average, not fully based on what we know. But you are giving from the budget office envelope.
It's a budget members of the committee find hard to understand.
The only way we can change this is to see how the Nigerian Railway, when budgeting comes, the money goes to them directly. If that is not done, we will not get anywhere.
So let us come up, agree to pump in money to the railway system so that the railway system will work. We cannot be deceiving ourselves, Mr. Chairman and honorable colleagues. We want to be part of the success. Yes, Buhari is committed, as my honorable colleague said, maybe he's not reaching. People are not telling him the truth. Mr. President should be made to visit all this real something we are talking about.
Meanwhile, the Deputy Chief Whip of the House of Representatives, Rep. Pali Riase, has expressed his concern over the poor budgetary provision for the Benin-Owena River Basin Authority in the 2017 budget. The lawmaker says the allocation does not demonstrate the diversification policy of the federal government.
BOBDA provision for recurrent expenditure in 2017 is a paltry 30.6 million for the whole year. The entire provision for capital projects in 2017, whether ongoing commitment or new, is 755 million. We in government have assured Nigerians that budget 2017 will surely take us out of recession, particularly as efforts will be geared towards massive food production and increased foreign exchange earnings from cash crops. This alarm is a call for the relevant authorities to wake up and begin to walk the talk. Benin-Owena River Basin Authority has a catchment area that is noted for such cash crops like rubber, palm trees, cocoa, kola nuts, cashew, etc., and several root crops like yam, cassava, etc. Fish farming remains an undeveloped gold mine. 5. As a member of the much misunderstood legislature on budgetary matters, it is necessary to raise this alarm so that the discerning public will perhaps see the need to join the call for remedy in the interest of all Nigerians before someone calls such remedial action budget padding.
And during the week, the spokesman of the House of Representatives came out to clarify the position of the National Assembly on the Nigerian Peace Corps bill.
This bill was first read on the floor on the 11th of November 2015. The second reading took place 18th of November 2015, and the third reading and passage of this bill took place on the 9th of June 2016. And gentlemen, as you are all aware, a bill passed in the House of Representatives alone cannot be a law. So it is in the Senate. So it has to be combined. So a conference committee was put in place on the 8th of December 2016. This conference committee identified about 12 clauses that differ, and they decided to sit down and harmonize these very clauses. But one thing I want to clarify, in the House, we don't have any bill before us as National Unity and Peace Corps. We don't have that. It happens to be only in the Senate. And when the harmonization took place, the National Unity and Peace Corps issue was stood down. So I want to say that we don't have anything as National Unity Peace Corps bill before us, or that it was said to be have harmonized. There was no harmonization. If the National Unity and Peace Corps wants to be part of the bill that has already been passed both in the House and in the Senate and later harmonized, they are free to join that corps. But then that can only be done after a 1-month mandatory training. So the National Assembly did not match any organization with the Nigerian Peace Corps.
Indeed, a very busy week there in the National Assembly. And I want to also thank Kingsley Eketa and Darlington Okori for their comments on our social media pages. You too can also send yours to us through any of the addresses on the screen. I look forward to hearing from you. Till I come your way again, I'm Lanre Lasese. Take care.